Okay, we're picking up where we left off yesterday. Gonna get these wrapped up and in the box so we can ship them back to the customer. Let's do one final check here. Yep, we're good. Well, that was real easy. So now we get to go back to the central lights. These I'm gonna start masking off for paint. Okay, I finally figured out how to get these open and get the inner housing out. I don't know why that was so hard. They have these like bits that are 5-sided, like a star bit almost.
I looked it up while I was editing. It's called a 5-point Torx bit. Yes, I already knew what a regular Torx bit was. That's the 6-point ones. This one is specifically a 5-point Torx bit. That's why I couldn't get a screwdriver on it.
Well, I don't even have a tool that works with that. So I ended up just kind of doing a little bit of shaving with the Dremel and put a flathead in it. After getting them open, we painted it in the metallic just like the customer wanted. So now we can get this last one opened, painted, set aside for curing, and this warranty/upgrade will be done. Got that light open over there for paint. Meanwhile, Devin is getting these Mustang lights knocked out. Well done. Well, we got about 1 million things up here curing. So silicone, paint, 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 paint. So we're gonna go ahead and jump back on this LED sign. It's for a wedding. The wedding is tomorrow and Wes is leaving tonight. So we really gotta get this done. Boys, it is looking really good. These LEDs are a little bit sensitive, but I mean, you can't complain about that. Devin got all of these knocked out. He's doing some wiring right now. I have no idea how we're going to wire all this together and make it look somewhat normal. Got it lit up. It's looking pretty good. Not as good as some of the LED signs that we've seen, but we're on a time crunch, so we're going with this. Okay, we got it wrapped up. It's only okay. I think for a version 1, it's not bad, but there's several different tips and tricks that I've learned that I wanna do next time. But I definitely have to show you. So one thing right off the bat you can tell is that it's dotted, and I don't love that, and the LEDs are shooting in, so that's not great. The other thing is these LEDs that we used have like really big different channels.
Sorry, one of the kids started crying. So you can tell that there's like 6 LEDs per channel on this LED strip, which is actually kind of really annoying because that means that it's only cuttable for about 3 to 4 inches at a time. One thing I tried to do is have it wired in on this side and then chop like a singular LED off just to see if the rest of it would still light up. And when I did that, none of this specific channel would light up, which that sucks because that means I can't trim it to size. So we had to split the difference inside the tube, or if we were really desperate, we would get a little bit creative and do just a small fold like that.
We've definitely learned a lot on this one. If I were to do it again, I would change a lot of things. One, I probably would not use a clear plexi because 1, you can see the wires. 2, I would definitely use different LEDs. I do not love that you can see the individual LEDs on there. That I don't think looks as good. I would definitely go with something a little more diffused. On camera, it's actually a lot more diffused than it is in person. And I probably wouldn't have this fully engraved. That actually limits us a little bit because it's making it a little more difficult to hide and tuck the wires. So if it wasn't engraved, I feel like I could hide and tuck the wires a little bit better, just by getting a little more creative with where I put the holes, but I was limited on where the engraved trough was already. And of course the power wires, but like I said, we would use different LEDs. They would have different power wires going to it. So for a first sign, for our first rough draft, or whatever you want to call it, I think this is great.